Hi, everybody. Today's unit for science will be an earth science lesson, and we're going to read about the 5 secrets of the Grand Canyon. Remember, you guys can get on this. This is from the May-June edition, and you can get on scholastic.com backslash superscience to open up your own. Today, we're going to go over the vocabulary and the pictures from this lesson. Then I'm also going to post the video for you to watch. Okay, our first vocabulary word is sedimentary rock. Next is igneous rock, metamorphic rock. Fossils, tectonic plates. Our definitions. What is sedimentary rock? A type of rock that forms when layers of sediment like dirt and sand get pressed together. Then we have igneous rock, a type of rock that forms when rock melts deep underground, then cools and hardens again. Igneous rock is mostly seen near volcanoes. Metamorphic rock, a type of rock that forms when heat and pressure inside Earth change other rock types without melting them. We have fossil, the remains or traces of an organism that has been hardened into rock. And lastly, we have tectonic plates, moving slabs of rock that make up Earth's crust or rocky outer layer. Those are our vocab words. We go back here to our pictures right here. You can see this is people that are looking down into the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon looks like kind of mountainous, and then it has big areas or valleys, gaps. The canyon's top layers formed 270 million years ago when the area was under a shallow sea. So this whole thing here used to be covered by water, a shallow sea, and then the water kind of disappears. And as the water went down, it created these big gaps in the mountains. Each of the canyon's rock layers is older than the layers above it. The rocks at the rim of the canyon's youngest. So the age of the rock, right, goes from youngest to oldest. Some rock layers are red because they contain iron. When iron is exposed to air, it rusts and turns red. This right here is the Grand Canyon in the United States. Here's a map of the United States, and it's in the western part of the United States in a state called Arizona. And this is the size of the Grand Canyon in the state, and it's a pretty good sized national park. Okay, how the canyon formed. The canyon's many rock layers formed in different environments. Rock from 270 million years ago formed when the area was covered in sand dunes. So the canyon used to just be a bunch of desert sand dunes. Step 2, about 70 million years ago, shifting tectonic plates raised the land thousands of feet above sea level. That caused groundwater to begin flowing, forming rivers. So when it used to be just right here, it used to just be the sand dunes. The tectonic plates, which are plates underground, right? One plate went over another plate and caused a ridge to form or a mountain to form. And then over time, rushing water carved deep into the rock layers, forming a canyon. Today, the canyon is 277 miles long, 1 mile deep, and up to 18 miles wide. So it started as sand dunes, and it turned into a rocky formations with water running underneath. These are fossils. This here is the brain of a giant sloth. This is a picture or a caricature of what a giant sloth would look like. We do not have a picture of it for real because it lived over 11,000 years ago and they didn't have pictures back then. So fossils like this skull reveal that sloths the size of grizzly bears slept inside caves at the Grand Canyon 11,000 years ago. Here, visitors can raft down the Colorado River, which flows at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. So these are people that are rafting down the canyon. And then finally, we have this picture in the aftermath of a storm, the Grand Canyon can fill with clouds. The Grand Canyon is a beautiful place. If you guys want to look it up online to look at pictures or images, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm going to post this reading, the pre-read here. So if you guys can go over the pre-reading and go over the vocabulary and the pictures that you see. And then I'm going to also post the link for the video that you can watch that goes along with our reading. I'm going to post the reading tomorrow, and then your questions will be posted on Thursday.